baby, we back in it. You already know what it is, man. So you know how we started off all the time. You know what I'm saying? I once again gotta let you know that this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with you. So at the end of the day, you know, I appreciate all the support once again, and y'all continue to like and subscribe to the channel. You know, trying to grow as much as I can so I can start bringing more content to y'all. You know, more content that I have in mind. You know, I have a lot of things lined up that I like to start bringing to the public. But I gotta make sure, you know, people are tuning in so we can bring y'all what y'all really need, you know what I'm saying? But until then, you know, we're gonna continue rocking out. You know, y'all can always leave your comments and, you know, join in, man. Don't just subscribe and like. Come on, man. Y'all know how this go. And you're messing with one of the realest niggas out here, so tune in and let's get it popping, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, today, you know, I gotta touch on some things. You know, I want to go into the female industry of the hip-hop game. You know, this time around we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I want to go ahead and get into the females of the music industry, not just hip-hop, but R&B. You know what I'm saying? But we see how it go, cause today ain't nothing written down. You know, I'm just going off the head with how I feel, in my opinion. So, I mean, later on down the line, I'm planning on doing some interviews with some people, and I'm most definitely gonna be organized. Still learning. But yeah, let's get into it. Today, I want to go ahead and touch on the first topic of, you know, one of the rising stars in the hip-hop industry. You know what I'm saying? I believe she from Memphis. You know, we gotta touch in on Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red is one of the most rising stars, I could say, in the hip-hop industry. You know, she had a lot of dirt thrown on her name at the beginning of her entering the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, but at the end of the day, you know, Sexyy Red is still rising. She's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She dropping a lot of hit records. I can most definitely say that. She's not, to me, she has her own style. I don't really see her following the steps of any other rapper, you know, female rapper that came before her. You know, there's a lot of female rappers that get hate and go through a lot of drama because a lot of people feel as if they there to replace certain female MCs, like I believe Cardi B. You know, they feel as if Cardi B was there to replace Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj was there to replace Lil' Kim, and, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe they felt like Megan Thee Stallion was there to replace Cardi B. I don't know how it is, but, you know, y'all most definitely can let me know what y'all think. But I most definitely feel as if Sexyy Red is in her own lane. You know, I can't really say that she sounds like any other female MCs out there. You know, do I like the message that she delivers? No. You know, I think there's a lot of music, you know, that she releases that's promoting, you know, what do you call that? Prostitution. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, or from what we probably all heard, is that I forgot the dude's name, the white guy that be messing with, I forgot his name, Ken or some shit. He have his own little, I guess, podcast he be doing, but some little rich white kid saying like he paid Sexyy Red to have sex with him, and it looks like she did it, and she's not ashamed of doing so. So, you know, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got daughters, so I most definitely, you know, want to protect my daughter's mindsets on how they move and operate in life, you know. But one thing for sure, I can most definitely say is that as parents, you know, no matter how hard we try to block our kids from seeing this or seeing that or doing this or doing that, you know, our kids gonna always make their decisions on their own, no matter what. As being young or even growing up, you know what I'm saying? Even me as a youngster, there are certain things that my mama told me not to do, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? And the same damn day, you know, things didn't go in my favor, I can guarantee you that, you know, but we bump our heads and we learn, and the whole thing about life is bumping your head and learning and not repeating the same mistakes, you know. But not Cardi B, but Sexyy Red, you know, she's young, you know what I'm saying, and she's doing her shit. Do I like the message that she delivers? Like I said, no, but at the end of the day, I can't put no shame on Sexyy Red. You know, even us growing up in the 90s, we had a lot of music that was sex related too. Like Lil' Kim, we had Lil' Kim, you know what I'm saying? She was over there promoting a lot of, well, like Lil' Kim, you know, she was promoting a lot of sex, and we had people like Foxy Brown, you know, she was promoting sex as well. But at the same time, you know, when I think about it, we had a lot of females too that was delivering positive messages, you know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim, you know, she came more from the gangster image, so she's like, to me, Lil' Kim really had to keep her image on how she came into the game to sell records. But we had people like Eve, you know, even though certain activities Eve was participating in behind the scenes, you know, probably wasn't, you know, for nobody to see, or maybe it could have did something. If any female seen it, probably would have, probably, did something to them and had them thinking a certain way, influencing females. I feel like Eve, the shit that Eve did behind the scenes, like with the sex tape with I forgot his name, but he was on Love and Hip Hop, and he was dating the Puerto Rican princess Stevie J. Stevie J and Eve had a sex tape a long time ago. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it did go public. And this is like when the internet was, I'm not old, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I'm in my 30s, so you can call it whatever you want to call it, but I ain't gonna say this is right before the internet, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I was alive before the internet was even introduced. I think the internet was already in my, I gotta do my history with my research and shit. But I feel like the internet was already, out there for the public to use about time the 90s or the 80s came in. But we didn't have things like YouTube. We didn't have Pornhub to see these, celebrity sex videos, you know what I'm saying? But it was out there, How we seen it, I don't know. I think it was LimeWire or some shit. But yeah, man, certain things they did was behind the scenes. I could most definitely say our generation, we had people like Lil' Kim, we had Foxy Brown, but we also had Eve, you know what I'm saying? We also had Lauryn Hill. We also, we had a few female MCs. MC Light was still doing her thing at that time, you know what I'm saying? Queen Latifah, we had some females in there that was really about women and standing up and being independent, being treated right, not looked at as a sex symbol, want to be treated like queens, and I think that's what's missing nowadays in the female industry, you know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, even though she promoted a lot of sex too, but if you go back and look at Nicki Minaj, yeah, she promoted sex, but Nicki Minaj had records for any topic. I feel as if she had her party records, she had her sexual records, she also had her records that you can relate to. I can also get that to Cardi B. I really didn't listen too much to Megan Thee Stallion like that, even though she's from Texas. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? She most definitely a Texan. You know what I'm saying? So we most definitely got respect for Megan. But I feel like Megan, she represents it well too. You know, I heard some few records from Megan. You know what I'm saying? But I know for sure Cardi B done dropped some records. You know, Nicki Minaj done dropped some positive records for real. But yeah, back to the topic, man. You know, it's just a lot of sex being promoted, not only, you know, on TV, but even on, you know, when you listen to the radio nowadays. You want to just take a family ride or something and just turn on the radio for a minute. You know, there's nothing but sex songs, you know, being programmed in our kids' head. A lot of people are so quick to point a finger at the gay community and be like, oh, y'all trying to force this gay shit on us and make our kids gay. But also you making our kids whores, making our kids killers, thieves, drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of problems that's going on in the music industry that this music is really programming our kids, the next generation on. It's not just the gay community. You know, yeah, that's a problem, but the gay community is not the main issue. The main issue, I can honestly say, is making sure our kids are alive and able to see the next day. And I feel like the drill music is really a major issue, but that's what they own. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on that shit too later. But yeah, you know, it's a lot of messages that's being delivered and being programmed in this generation's head that shouldn't be tolerated, in my opinion. But yeah, you know, you got a lot of female rappers. I can't even give y'all a list of female rappers that I can honestly be like, yeah, she a whore, or she talking about sex, and she did. Only person I really can honestly say by name is Sexyy Red, but I know it's a few more. I've been seeing a few of them. It's a female from Florida. I believe she's on Love and Hip Hop too. She promote that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of female MCs nowadays that's promoting sex. Honestly, I can say sex sells. You know, and record labels know that. Even in the underground, you know, underground coming up even a long time ago, you know, a lot of your favorite R&B singers, a lot of your favorite actress, you know what I'm saying, that you probably wouldn't even think can get down like that, they got down, you know what I'm saying, they got down, they did some shit to get in position. Nowadays, sex sells. Even local female rappers, you know, that's coming up, they know they get more attention, more likes quicker with showing a little booty, showing a little cleavage, speaking on some sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get attention faster than speaking positive. You know what I'm saying? Giving a positive message, wearing, you know, presentable clothing. That shit ain't gonna sell. You know, if you go by and you see a woman that just dropped a single and she's wearing Sunday clothing or wearing a whole lawyer suit or some shit, you know, a 3-piece suit or something, you ain't gonna sit there and really care to listen to her shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you see a female on there with a thong and with a 40 in her hand and a blunt in another one, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's gonna catch niggas' attention. That's the shit that's gonna probably catch females' attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's more strings involved, it's more publicity, you know what I'm saying, to sell sex, to sell violence. But yeah, man, I can't blame too much of the industry. I can blame the consumers. The consumers are the ones who make this shit sell, and that's why you gotta keep delivering it. Niggas, people got bills to pay and they got mouths to feed. So if anything, you know, I can most definitely say if it was my daughter or something like that, I'd rather my daughter talk about it than act on it. You know, there's a lot of females out here that's prostituting every day, putting their life on the line, and got kids, got families that care about them, and they prostitute just to get by. You know, just to survive, you know what I'm saying? But if you can just speak on it and sell it, and it is what it is. I'd rather my child sell it by music and just speaking on it than actually selling her body for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel as if, you know, that the message is sometimes, even if they are selling sex and giving out the wrong message to the generation, at least one song or two songs, or even an outro of a positive message can help. You know what I'm saying? It can help at least a few kids that's listening to you. You know, you always got to get something positive back to help the generation. You know what I'm saying? Think better about themselves and think how to move better. We can't always promote negativity. And if you are going to promote negativity, at least put some positivity somewhere in the mix. But shout out to all the female MCs. I just wanted to touch on the quick topic of you know, females in the industry. I don't know, it was something quick, probably. But yeah, shout out to Sexyy Red. You know, I remember a lot of people was calling Sexyy Red ugly and shit. She ain't that bad. And shout out to her though, man. Shout out to CMG, shout out to Moneybag, yo. You know, y'all keep pushing, keep doing y'all shit. And that's just what it is, man. Once again, Street Talk. I need y'all to sit there and comment, man. Let me know if y'all fucking with this shit that I'm doing. You know, I got more shit coming. I'm gonna try to start interviewing some people. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to it. But yeah, we out, man. Street Talk. I'll let y'all another time.